and welcome to Mother Rabbit's Kitchen. It is breakfast time and I have... Say hi.
Hi.
Hello everybody, welcome to Mother Rabbit's Kitchen. It is morning time. I have a few girlfriends coming over for breakfast with their kids and I'm really excited to cook for them. So I'm making two things for our breakfast. I'm making a quiche and pumpkin oat muffins. For now, we're gonna work on the quiche. I'll do a separate video for the pumpkin muffin. This quiche actually kind of came to my mind when I realized, you know what, I don't wanna buy all of these expensive ingredients to make some fancy quiche. And then I realized I have some already in my house where I think I'll only need to buy the crust. And I do store-bought crust for quiche because it's so easy, and the one that I get at my Publix grocery store is really delicious. It's the Publix brand. So anyway, I already had the eggs. I'm gonna use sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna use a little herb pesto that I'm gonna throw together from just some whatever herbs were still alive from my garden. And what else am I putting in there? Some leftover mozzarella cheese from when we made pizza the other day. A little bit of Parmesan cheese that I always keep in the fridge, Parmigiano Reggiano. What else are we putting in it? Oh, and I don't have any heavy cream, so I'm gonna use a little Greek yogurt and then just a little bit of low-fat milk because that's the only kind of milk we have right now. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna start with is my little pesto that I'm gonna make. And I don't have enough basil to make like a regular basil pesto, so I'm just gonna throw in some rosemary, some basil, and some thyme. Oh, let's not push that button yet because that's not safe, okay? It's amazing because I was really babysitting my herbs a lot this summer and trying to be a really good gardener. And then when I realized nothing that I do is going to save them, I just kind of gave up. And now they're actually doing okay. Once I just kind of like stopped hovering. I mean, not all of them, my sage is dead, but I thought I was gonna lose like everything. And I'm just pulling off these thyme leaves. Oh, okay, careful, it's not coughing to the... And you really don't need a lot with all these fresh herbs. Just a little goes a long way. Thank you, I actually can do it, but thank you so much. I'm just gonna work quickly. My girlfriends are coming over, in like 20 minutes, and this takes like an hour to cook, or like 50 minutes to cook, so it's gonna be one of those relaxed mornings where not everything is ready when they get here. And I still have to clean my house. So a little bit of a rush. I considered not filming this, but I really think this is gonna come out yummy and I wanna share it with you. So I've got my herbs in there. I've got 1 clove of garlic, and I'm just gonna smash to release it from the skin. It's just kind of the easy way to do it. Let me see, I'll just go ahead and like chop it in half just to help it. This food processor kind of stinks, so. All right, and then what else do I want in there? Do I want anything else in this pesto? I think that's it. I'm just gonna put a little olive oil. Okay, then we're gonna turn it on, and this is my food processor that screams like a little girl in a horror movie. Okay, go ahead. I decided that I'm gonna add 2 drops of lemon essential oil just to give it a bright, fresh flavor. I've done this with quiche before, and it's so good. A little bit of salt. You wanna put a little salt in there? Just a little bit. No, just a little bit, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. My food processor did an absolutely terrible job of grinding that up, so I'm just gonna kind of give up on that. It's gonna be very chunky pesto. It's just because there's not a lot in here and I didn't put a whole lot of liquid in there. It's fine. It's gonna be kind of a coarse pesto. That's fine for what we're doing. I just want some herbs in there, and there are herbs everywhere. So, okay, I'm gonna work on my egg mixture. I'm just gonna do this really fast because I don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna start with 5 eggs. Yeah, we're gonna do this fast, okay? All right, ready? Let me help, okay? Here, let's do 1. Ready? Okay, you get the other one ready. Don't crack it yet, okay? Thank you. Here we go. 2. I know. Can you help me count? It's really more of a counting, helping day. Okay, ready? Good. Okay, ready? Pull it apart. Good. 3, 4. Was that? That's 4. I don't think I said 3. Okay, and 5. Great job. You stir those eggs up, okay? Good. Here, let me break the yolks for you so they stir a little bit easier. Gotta get that one. Okay, stir that up. I'm gonna put in a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't have time for real measurements today. I'm gonna put in a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. Maybe a little less than that. Maybe like 1/3 of a cup. Yogurt? Yogurt's good. All right, so I'm just gonna do, that's about a half cup, who knows? Whoops. The yogurt went right into my salt, that's okay. Then we're just gonna add some cheese. I'm gonna call this about a half a cup of mozzarella cheese. Maybe it's 3/4 of a cup. No, I don't want you to eat it, okay? Stir it up. No. Yeah, you can stir it up. I don't want you to eat it, okay? I'm gonna shave in some Parmigiano Reggiano. Shave in some of that. That's gonna give it some nice salty, nutty flavor. Starting to sweat here. I'm trying to embrace the idea of it doesn't have to be perfect and ready and your house perfectly clean. It's like we're all moms. We're all just trying to keep it together and trying to do our best. So it's not about looking like everything's perfect. It's just about inviting friends into your home, being a little real with each other, and cooking some good food, enjoying some good food together. Literally sweating. So that was probably about 1/3 of a cup of Parmigiano. I'm just gonna cut up some sun-dried tomatoes. These are just canned or jarred in some oil. So I'd say, oh gosh, like a couple of tablespoons or maybe 1/4 of a cup. Sorry, I don't have exact measurements. I am making this up as I go, but that's how the best recipes are made, I think. Okay, so I think maybe one more little scoop there. I love sun-dried tomatoes. And there's no meat in here. This is like really gonna be one of the stars. So I'm gonna say that's like 1/3 of a cup, but who knows? Okay, I'm also not gonna salt my egg mixture yet because these have some salt in them. I already put salt in the pesto. I think I put a lot of salt in that pesto, and we have cheese in there. So I'm not gonna salt the egg mixture until I taste it. And yes, I'm going to taste my egg mixture. If I get salmonella, I get salmonella. I'm gonna get a lot of comments about that, aren't I? I've got my oven preheated to 350. I don't know if I said that already. So I'm gonna just chop these up so they spread out nicely through the quiche. So this is, that's not on anymore. Okay, stir that in. Got my sun-dried tomatoes in there. Okay, now I'm gonna put in a little bit of my pesto. Stir that in for me, buddy. It's looking good. I can't believe I'm making this whole thing and all I had to do was buy the pie crust. So obviously we don't have the same fridge and pantry. You go with what you have. And if you have to buy a little cheese or you want to add something to it, you want to saute some mushrooms, add that, or some bacon or sausage, go for it. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna give it a taste. You don't have to do this. I really want to make sure my salt content is correct. Tastes amazing. I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt, and that should be plenty. This is it. All I'm gonna do is pour this into the pie dish and hope that it all fits. Wow. Look how beautiful. That was perfect. 5 eggs, half a cup of milk, half a cup of Greek yogurt. That looks so pretty, all those herbs in there. All I'm gonna do is throw this in the oven for about 50 minutes until it's golden brown and everything is set. It's not pizza, silly, it's quiche. All right, the quiche and the muffins are out of the oven. I ended up cooking it for about 55 minutes or so. I don't know, I just wanted to make sure it was totally solid in the middle. This looks delicious, it smells delicious, but does it taste delicious? I don't know, I've never made this before. We're gonna find out. We have so many babies, so many boy babies, singing happy birthday. Look at this little one. Okay, so I can edit this out if it's not actually good, but how's the quiche?
Oh, it's amazing.
Okay, good.
It's amazing. Do you have sun-dried tomatoes?
Yeah, sun-dried tomatoes, Greek yogurt.
Some rosemary in there?
Yeah. I just spent several hours with my friends enjoying the muffins and the quiche and wonderful conversation and of course some good hot tea, and everything came out so well. The quiche was delicious, delicious, delicious. I'm so glad I wrote down the recipe and that I recorded it so I can actually watch myself make it to make sure I know what I'm doing next time. And everything was wonderful. So, I just realized that I'm recording 2 different videos. So this little segment is gonna show up on both because I made them at the same time. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you make it, I hope you enjoy it. And remember, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Bye.